Bell rings just in time, stomachs growling loud enough to wake the dead. I jump up, head for the door. The Times, lying unfolded on the teacher's desk, stops me cold. "Mr. Klein?" I ask. "Can I borrow your paper over lunch? I promise not to get mustard on it." "No problem," he says. "I'm done with it anyway." I scoop up the paper and tuck it under my arm. Teacher's casual kindness remembered. The Times is like my Bible. If it says something, it must be true. You can't say that about too many papers these days. Seems like half of what gets printed is based on outright lies. I'm all about the truth, though, so I figure the Times and me are a good fit. I hit my locker, grab my sandwich, and sprint to the yard so I can read without interruption. I find a quiet spot, unwrap my sandwich, unfold my paper, and gobble up both before the bell rings. Home, ready to chow down on anything I can find, I dump cap, jacket, backpack, and a sloppy trail on my way to the kitchen and plant my face in a bowl of cold cereal. I don't even hear Poppy coming in early. "Darrian," he barks. "What's your stuff doing all over the floor? You know better." "Sorry," I manage, mouth full of flakes. Poppy must not be too mad. He goes quiet in there, but just in case, I swallow fast and pop into the living room to clear my mess. Poppy's in the middle of the floor flipping through my news stories. He looks up when he hears me. "¿Qué es esto?" he asks, waving the notebook at me. "Some new kind of homework?" My ledger of headlines and neighborhood features is hard to explain. "Not homework," I whisper. "Just stories I write. For practice." "Por qué?" I clear my throat, ball my fists, ready for the laughter I'm afraid of. "Practice for being a reporter at the New York Times." I grit my teeth, wait for it. Poppy grunts, hands me the evidence of my crime. "Go on, hijo. Pick your stuff up, put it away." That's it. That's all he says. I breathe, forgetting all about being hungry. Later, I flop on my bed, bury my head under a pillow. Now I've gone and done it. Said out loud what I want to do, to be. But how do I get there from here? Where do I start? First thing in the morning, my questions carry me to the library to see Mr. Winston. Before I reach his desk, I notice a girl hunched over a table I can barely see the top of. There are so many books spilling across it. I can only make out one title without stopping to stare like some creep. It says, E. E. Cummings, all in small letters. Is that supposed to be a name? 'Cause that's weird. I mean, who writes their name in all small letters? Never mind. I'm here to see Mr. Winston. He's the only person I know who loves newspapers as much as I do. "So you want to be a newspaper man," says Mr. Winston. "Yes, sir." "Well, here's what you do." I whip out my pen to take notes. "Get excellent grades so you can attend a good journalism school. Apply for a summer job at a local paper so you can see the work up close. As for right now, keep studying the dailies. And learn as much as you can about all sorts of writing, not just articles, but essays, short stories, even poetry." I quit writing when he gets to that last thing. Librarian loses his mind. Poetry? Why do I need to learn about poetry? Because poetry, more than anything else, will teach you about the power of words. If you're going to be a reporter, that's something you need to understand. I nod, only half convinced. Poetry. That's a new one. I drag myself to the door that night, a brown balloon with all the air let out. How am I supposed to learn about poetry? I'm folded up in a kitchen chair, head on the table, when Poppy comes in. Thwap! Something lands heavy beside my head. I crack one eye open, see the bold black ink of a familiar logo that gets my attention. I sit up straight, rub my eyes. "Folks leave newspapers on the bus almost every day," says Poppy. "I usually toss these out at the end of my shift along